All right.
Awesome. So everyone that's here right now, they're all for the townhomes, correct?
I thought we were doing cottages first.
So I looked at the invite, and the invite for noon was for the townhomes.
Okay.
I was actually assuming that most of the people that are on right now are for the townhomes.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, this is Ashley. I am on for the townhomes.
Okay, perfect. We are townhomes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. We had a technical.
It's our first time. It's totally fine.
Well, we're happy that you're here.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, well, we should probably just get started since most everyone has just been waiting for us at this point.
Late to the party.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this pretty short and brief. If you guys do have additional questions, we can stay on. But we pretty much want to keep it short because we're going to be sending this out as like updates to other buyers. And if anything gets too lengthy, people tend to not watch it. So we're going to get straight to it. But if you do have questions at the end, me and Brittany will definitely stay on and get to those. So I'll let Brittany start kind of with the housekeeping items.
Yeah, just really quick, if anyone has like questions, they can either chat it in the little sidebar or just wait to the very end and we'll do like a quick Q&A if you have any questions. But if you have anything that's really super home site specific questions, I would say let's just schedule a virtual conference and then we can go over those things directly with you, because that could get pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
So really all we wanted to go over with is the fact that we have amazing news. Governor Inslee last Friday on the 24th announced that he was actually going to allow construction to start work again, which is awesome news. We have construction that will be starting soon. They're a little late to get started though, just because we do have to have the proper safety equipment and guidelines in place. So it's not like we get to start up right away. I do know that our construction team is saying that they'll probably be ready in full force by May 4th, which was the original kind of lift of the stay-at-home order. But that being said, if they do have everything in hand, they are allowed to actually start construction too. So that's really good. I know that we have started on a couple things. So, and then as soon as they're getting their dates and schedules in line, construction is going to update us and let us know kind of what the next closing dates and everything are going to look like. So since we've been out of construction for about 3 to 4 weeks right now, it's going to be likely that the closing dates that we had prior, they're going to get pushed for, probably 3 to 4 weeks as well. But just to go over kind of the buildings and stuff, Alicia, do you want to talk about like what stage those ones are in?
Yeah. So building A has already started. So if any of you are in building A and maybe you drove by, we were stuck at first floor framing for a little bit once this stay-at-home order started, but now we are actually out there today finishing the second floor and putting on the roof. So Monday, I'm supposed to be getting a revised schedule for just building A. So we should have a accurate closing date at that point. So for anyone in building A, we will be sending, kind of the new time frame out on next Monday. And then also we are getting closer to releasing those in building A for sale. So I think Ashley, you're in on that one on A2. So we will be reaching out with more information and pricing and stuff soon. So just hold tight. I know probably a lot of you are really interested in that aspect of it. So things are coming. Our model homes are usually the first to be done, but because of the building schedule, they're actually farther behind than building A. So we aren't going to have models to view probably until, September, I'm assuming now. Again, models are a little bit more escalated on the construction process, so it could be sooner. So once we have that schedule recalibrated, we'll update everybody on that too. So hopefully next week during this town hall meeting, because we plan on doing it weekly, we'll have better answers for you. So, and then building R, we do have the permits in hand, but we cannot start construction. So it sounds like right now the governor is only letting us do construction on things that have already been started. So we're just waiting for more information on that, and maybe the release of being able to start new projects. So again, hopefully next week we'll have a better idea and vision on that.
Perfect. All right. So that's a little bit about what's going on in our world. Alicia, I can't see the sidebar since I'm viewing this screen. So do we have any questions to answer?
We don't. Ashley just said yes, thank you. So we're just kind of, doesn't seem like anyone has any questions right now. If anyone does, feel free to put them on the chat or unmute yourself and you can talk and we can answer them. Or afterwards, if you want, give one of us a call, text or email. We're, here for you guys. We know that, we haven't had a lot of information recently because of everything and it's been crazy out there. So we thought this would be really just a good way to open the floor to talk to everybody and almost kind of get to know your neighbor too, because we're in this group chat. But if nobody has any questions, then we can wrap this up and then maybe meet again next Wednesday at 12 or 12:30. Brittany, which one did you want to do?
So the original invite was for 1 o'clock and then it got moved to 12. But I think with our schedule, it's going to work better at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So we have that little bit of break in between our morning conference call with the sales team. So next week for the townhomes, it's actually going to be at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Do you want to take the slideshow off just so that, like, some of them haven't got to meet us yet, so that way they can kind of put a face to the name?
That's true. Hold on, one second. Let me get to the end of this.
That's us. Brittany's picture is so much better.
No, this is literally a selfie from my iPad at work. Both of them are actually you and
they
All right. Well, that's our information. If anybody needs us as well too, I know that typically most of us have met, but if there's any of you that have not met us before, we're doing all of these appointments virtually. So we'd love to do virtually. We can do the same thing where you just come in and we can talk about your specific home and what's going on with construction with that too. Or even like color selections, those types of things.
Yeah. Maybe next week we bring in some of the color selections as part of the presentation too, and that way people can see them again. I know a lot of people, you probably already received them and you know what they look like, but we've got samples and stuff now in person. So maybe next week we have a little bit better agenda for that.
Yeah, totally. And I could bring up some pictures from the other community.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining. Hopefully next week we get a little bit more interaction and more people join. And actually next week we're going to have a lot more information and valid closings and stuff like that. So, all righty. Well, thank you guys, and reach out to us if you have any questions.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks, guys.
Talk to you guys next week. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.